Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Alona Taraka, and welcome back to WIJT video show on our YouTube channel. Today, I'm going to read to you a response that I had sent in to someone that had commented on PassBlue.com. which is an organization that supports the work of the UN. So, this is about our peace rooms and how peace within us can be projected outwards in order to help others feel at peace within themselves. All right? Now, I believe that peace begins with us as an individual human being. We all have this power within us to resolve our own inner conflicts through many different ways of conflict resolution. I see the layers of this concept: individual, family, community, local government, state government, national government, and then international government. So we need to start working on ourselves before we are battling in a war. And a war can be resolved to bring peace at times. This is currently the layer of wars between two countries. Right now, the American education system is going through a transformation of more mental and emotional services for students. These services are peace corners in our elementary classrooms and peace rooms in our middle and high schools across America. And the numbers are growing. Now, some of the educators have started to write a curriculum for the students that will receive peace building skills in these peace corners and peace rooms. These are called restorative practices versus schools using zero-tolerance discipline policies. We need more states to welcome the change towards restorative practices implemented into our education system. My doctoral research is about tweaking the school-to-prison pipeline. There are many forces out there that want to see this totally disrupted. Educators and administrators and boards of education are learning the differences of these policies and how the change can be applied. Yes, change will happen, but it must be seated in the minds of these work positions who have the initial responsibility of how to educate our students, thus causing community improvements such as decreased crime statistics. We need more social workers and behavior analysts and educators who have the skills to teach the restorative practices in our classrooms. The course of classroom management is mandatory in many student-teacher training programs. We learn a little bit here, but I think we should have another mandatory course about these two different policies and how, as a new educator, can apply the more successful one. What we are hoping will happen is that the students who receive the peace-building skills will bring these lessons home and into the surrounding communities to promote understanding and change of thought. Yes, let's talk about it more at PTA meetings and parent-teacher conferences. Perhaps some of these lessons may change their family life, and this is good. One restorative practice that is common is using a talking stick in a talking circle. Then we bring the layer of community leadership to be aware of these changes happening in their schools. And this added knowledge can only go to higher levels of government to resume policy making for the benefit of our students everywhere. And when these students become older adults, they have these skills and can be applied in the environments they live in and work at. And if these same peace-building skills from these new curriculums being taught in the peace rooms, why not implement this successful program in other countries in their education system? America has the template. We have come a long, long way from World War II. If we had the conflict resolution skill, knowledge with Japan upon the damage that was done in Hawaii, there would have been started a positive dialogue. Who knows what the knowledge was back then? All right, so now we start with the concepts from Dr. William Glasser and also using the foundational principles from Dr. Morton Deutsch. And I could say much, much more about the peace rooms and the peace corners and restorative practices. So, please look for these from time to time. The school to prison pipeline is being dismantled, and we have the background from the American Bar Association to make that happen. All right, so thank you again for your time today listening, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.